Reminder, today's conference is being recorded.
Yes, a warm hello to everybody for this new year 2010. I hope you had a good shift over, or I don't know how to say this in English. Hopefully the new year will get a little bit better than last year. It was quite turbulent. And so let's get started with our XStepCafe. I didn't prepare something specific concerning XSteps themselves, but I've got an announcement to do, which I can do unless somebody else wants to say something about what he or she wants to discuss today. So maybe if you want, feel free to make any comments here. So if not, then I'd like to encourage you once more to take part of this little poll. Although I'm planning to shift over to a new technique of this whole collaboration and also polling stuff, and that's what it's about in the next time. So I will switch over to presentation, or maybe first I'll just explain what I did. Every now and then over Christmas I have a small little private project, and then this time it came out to be a private blog. So I started an own blog, and one good use case for a blog I thought is to put all the discussion and content and the links also for this XStepCafe onto one blog. So I did this over Christmas time, and also inserted a lot of the content there for the links, and it's not yet finished. Also the content of links is not all finished, but it's available right now, and I'm planning just now to go over the page and show it to you, and also get some feedback, instant feedback if you want. Yeah, and after that we can also then continue with maybe discussing specifics on next steps again. So, having said this, I'll switch over to the presentation and share my screen. So do you see, now you should see a Zap GUI. Do you see that?
Yes.
Thanks.
Yes.
Sorry. So, but I'm displaying this. So this is the entry page here. The web site is called Webshade, so with a dot between A and D, /XStepCafe. As you see, I did some effort to make it look and feel like a PI sheet.
Bitte warten Sie.
What is this?
Bitte warten Sie.
I think. Okay. So I've got here the home page with welcome. I've got, of course, the blog. So here I've got a lot of entries, mainly the links to our web sessions, but also other stuff. I'll go over this a little bit. I've got this cafe here with a sort of a guest book where you can post comments, give suggestions on the blog itself, and criticism appraisals. If you want to discuss or give me some hints about new topics you want to have, I've got here a link here. This is not, I have to improve this still. You can leave replies or comments here. And of course I've got the information for all the web session here. So all this emailing is, I think, now obsolete. You can just go here and check the information here. So here's the link to the cafe, the participant code for the phone conference, all the phone numbers here, my rules. And this link, I've got this the link to this nice tool on the web where you can check which time that is, the Berlin time, 3 p.m. at your place. I'm planning to update the upcoming session here in the news section, so you can just click on here. So if you just click here, and then you also get right away to this access points. Of course, I've got an about here. I'm not going in here. As every blog usually has categories, so guides, presentation, web sessions. There I've got a subcategory of customer presentations. That was odd. I've got articles by author. That's basically, as of now, it's all articles in my blog. So you get a nice tabular overview of all the articles that I have here. You've got the nice tag cloud and archives per month and a nice little calendar here. So the usual stuff you would expect in a blog. RSS feed, posts and comments I've got here. There is a register and login possibility, which right now has not much of a difference. However, if you wouldn't mind, and so that I also have an overview who's active here, you might consider to register here, give your username and email. I've added three other fields here. So just for my information, I won't give out this information to anybody else. It's just for my information, company, industry, your role, so that I a little bit know you better. I'm not sure about these comments, spamming and stuff like that. That's you might also have read somewhere that it might be that I include some captures as well. Captures are these little pictures that would appear here that you have to enter something here, so that I avoid these bots, spammers. But right now I didn't activate that, so hopefully I don't need that. So here's a search field as well. So that's pretty basic all here. But let's go over the content I've got here so far. Let's just go here. So I've got all these XStepCafe sessions here, and I've got some other contents here, which is, for example, the presentation on the bodies, like here. Actually, you can see here the link, and when I click on this link, I'll go in there instantly. So you see the link is the SDN link, so you have it here. There's also a possibility to rate every blog article, so I encourage you to do that, so that I know where I did a good job, where I didn't did a good job. You can comment it. What else do I have? For example, presentations. Like, for instance, got two presentations on ASAC Fall Summits. So that was the last one here I did. Small content. Maybe I also put some more text into the posts. I just set it up with some sort of skeleton content here. But at least the links are all there. And also there you have the possibility to go there, and this is, I think, it's on my web server here, presentation. So that's what I presented here at the ASAC conference. So what else do I have? Let's have a look. That's basically it. Productivity tools. You might have already seen this. You can download these. That's a PowerPoint template where you can create draft presentations on PI sheets. Just very useful in projects. You can use these. This is also an Excel template where you can check how a table would look like in a PI sheet. And the last one is more for process instruction-based PI sheets. So I don't think I'll maintain these any longer, but they are here. Yes, so that's basically the content as of now. I will, of course, try to add every now and then additional content. So, for example, whenever somebody of you asks me a question and sends me a mail or so, and I'm answering it, maybe I just think, oh, maybe that's also something somebody else wants to know. So I will just post a brief blog here on this topic. Yeah, as I said, you're free to enter here on the topic discussion anything you want to ask for, what you're missing here maybe. You can do that here. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to present here. So again, the link here is webshade/XStepCafe, webshade with the dot between the before the DE. Yeah, maybe if you don't mind, maybe you can comment on this right now. Anybody? What do you think about it? Is it something you will use, or?
Yeah, it's definitely very useful. For extra perspective, we can just enter and we can have everything in one place.
Okay. Good to hear. Well, okay. Yes, please.
Question. Would anyone be allowed to go there, or do you have to kind of sign up so that you'll be able to get to it?
Yes. So as of now, as I said, it's free to put comments here also without any login. I encourage you to register just for my information, so that I know who's actively reading here. That would be nice. However, if it turns out that I need to have something like captures, that's these pictures, these weird numbers and letters that you have to enter so that you prove you're a human person, not a bot. When I activate those, it's maybe more convenient for you to log in, because then you don't have to do it. But let's just give it a try like this. So as of now, you don't have to log in at all. Okay. So everybody can use it. It's also good also to have the access on all this information here. Eventually also the search machines will get these, so you might also get the links via Google or something like that. One thing I'd like to ask you or anybody who's watching this session later, if you have by any chance made some notes on any of the old sessions concerning timestamps of specific or like a content of such a recording, please send it to me, share it with me, so that I can update these details here, because it would be nice to have sort of a timeline, as I did it for the last one, which was really a mess because the audio was not working. So that was, of course, a very detailed timeline. I don't ask that, but just on the level of of these major points where I explain something different. If anybody of you has made some notes for himself, please share it with me. Then I can, so that I don't have to go over all of my sessions again to take these notes. That would be really great. Yeah. Did anybody watch this last recording and find out his way together with his timeline, or was it not useful at all? Okay. maybe no one here in the session. Any other questions on this blog? Okay, maybe one last sentence. Maybe I go here on this about. Of course, this is a private blog. So although I'm an employee of SAP, and I'm solution manager of SAP, everything I write here is only my personal opinion and experience. So there's nothing you see here is meant as an official statement of SAP. So that's really very important, because that's my private stuff here I do. Okay.
Arne?
Yes.
In your profile, I'm looking at your MII, Manufacturing Integration Intelligence. Is it functional perspective, or is as well as technical?
Well, most of the functional expertise is of course in the US, where the development is sitting, and also most of the consultants are there. I'm as from solution management point of view, I'm sort of a little hop here in EMEA. So I know also quite a bit about MRI, but I'm not the same kind of expert as I am for the XSteps. So you cannot compare that.
Okay.
And maybe in time I'll also post some things about MRI and Pico, plant connectivity here, but the focus should be on the XSteps, probably.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay.
Arne, did you get a chance to go through my problem? I have sent it to you.
No, sorry, not at all. We can try to do it ad hoc here on this occasion, but then you need to say it again and ask the question again, also to the audience maybe. So.
Yeah, actually my issue is I'm trying to send the process information to the external system. I'm building XStep for external system, and I have created the parameters for process order start time, end time, and start date and end date. And I assigned for automatic assignment of symbol valuation, and when I generate a control recipe, the value is like a date format 0000. It's not like exact date captured.
Okay. So
and if I use it for PA sheet, I am getting the exact date. If I use it for the external system, whenever I assign the ampersand, then the parameters, then the ampersand symbol for value capturing, immediately it stands to 00.00. Actually, that format of the date or time is not exact value. Why is that?
I'm not sure that whether I did try that. Let's have a look here.
Or I can send that WAD file again to your email ID right now.
Yeah. Are you? Could you show it here also on here?
I can show how to do that.
Yeah, we can try that. Maybe we didn't do that so much, but I can. Hold on, where are you? I can make you a presenter, and stop my sharing, and you can try to share your screen, but you'll need to install a little add-on from this Adobe stuff here. So you need to relog on there, I think. So then you could show this to us.
Yeah, definitely. Just a moment. I'm searching the file.
you're doing that, does anybody else has some questions he wants to pose? Or?
Yes, I have a general question, and hopefully this is a simple question. I'm brand new to PI sheets, and I'm looking at taking some courses at SAP, and I noticed that the course around XSteps is really kind of what's currently offered. Now, my organization does not use XSteps, so I'm wondering if I take it, would I still get enough knowledge from that? Although XSteps is a new way of doing it, would I get enough knowledge to be able to go back to the old world and perform?
Good question. I'm not sure. I mean, the old course was, I think, the SCM 340 process coordination, I think, or I don't know.
Process management.
Process management. Thanks a lot. But I'm not quite sure whether that course is still offered. So
no, it's not.
It's not. But I'm not sure if there are a substantial amount of people at your organization who want to take that course. You might get a good chance that the course will be offered for you specifically. Right? So it's just dependent on the amount of people, and I think it's about like 7 or so. Then it is enough to make the effort. So
it'll be one.
Only be one. So
it'll only be one.
Only be one. So
I'm trying to to sell the story to my management in terms of I'm taking XSteps and I know we don't use it, but to be able to function with your base PI sheets, I still could.
I mean, yes, I would say it's not for nothing if you do that. Yeah, it's really it gives you at least the basic principles also around control recipes and process messages, and characteristics and all these sort of things, and also the basic PI sheet behavior and the functions are all really just the same. Yes, and maybe Raghu, are you?
Yeah, I just logged out again. I'm logging in.
Okay, so maybe I'll just while you're doing that, I'll just show something to Tanya. Was it?
Yes.
And you see my screen? Yeah. So, for example, if I'm going, so I'm creating here an XStep, and for example, simple instructions. You see there's a long text output here, for example, like this, and so on, and some input. So you can do this all in a very simple way. And if you click here on this element, then you also see how you would probably set it up with the normal process instructions. I say probably because there are some differences. So I'm not sure where they are, but they're very little. So I think here this you should just be able to sort of copy and paste into your normal process instructions, and it should work. I'm very careful here, but at least as a starting point on how to do things, this is also maybe a good way to do it.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
This is Andreas. Just from my experience, it makes some sense to have the process management course upfront to really understand how all the process message characteristics and all that stuff works.
But as far
just in the pure XStep course, I would say it's really a prereq that you know before how these things work together and what it means.
As far as I know, as I understand it, the new course is sort of the replacement for that 340. And they should really also cover all the process message stuff and all these things.
Okay, I mean, I did it last year in February. Probably in the meanwhile something changed. But at this time we just did a rough overview, and your colleague said, okay, more or less it's a prereq that you, as I said, upfront know how process message characteristics and process messages and all that stuff is set up and what it means and how it works together.
Okay.
I do see a course, Process Manufacturing, that has a number SCM 340.
Yes.
And that is a prerequisite to the XSteps.
Okay.
But it used to be process management. There used to be a course, Process Management, where I could have got to quicker.
But I think that is the same number, isn't it? It's the SCM 340.
In English, it is the process management. In German, the Prozesskoordination.
Yes,
this is the right one.
Yeah.
And this is, from my point of view and from my experience, the prereq.
Okay, so Tanya, if you got any chance to get that course, of course that would be the better deal for you.
I think, Tanya, there is a course called 340, then the other course called 344, then the next steps.
Oh, good point. So let's just have a look.
340 is for process, the whole process interface, then 344 for process management, especially for execution side. Then the XStep's for additional.
Yeah, the 344 is what I can't find. Being tight on a budget and limited time, they're like, okay.
Oh.
Can you get away with 3 seconds?
Arne?
Yes.
And I have some problem in downloading some software. I have forwarded the same mail again to you right now. You have it in your mailbox. Can you show it that the bad file that I have sent it to you?
Okay, let's just hold on. I'll need to start. I'm not sure where I don't get this one here. Strange. So. Yeah, so Tanya, if you have any chance to get that course, so it is the 344 then, yes. Sorry, it was so long ago that I attended these courses myself that I just don't remember these numbers by heart. So then it's the 344 that you should aim for, and hopefully it's still really offered.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for your input.
Sure. No, you're welcome. And I mean, also the XStepCafe sessions, they are not all about XSteps only. So it's really also about PI sheets, regular stuff. Yeah. So let's see. There it is. Okay. Open it.
Arne?
Yes.
I have another question regarding data transfer to MII. This is for reason for variance. Here we are maintaining the reason for variance code.
Let's just take one at a time. I just have opened this, so let's just, if you don't mind, just have a look at this first.
Okay.
So. That's what you did here. So you've added these parameters with date and time characteristics. Okay. And you have evaluated them automatically here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you checked also the value, and that was okay on when you created or generated the control recipe. Yes, so the values here were okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's you put it. Okay.
And the next page.
Ah, okay. So this shouldn't be like this.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, I mean, I cannot see from here why what the reason might be for that. But what I would first try to do is play around a little bit with different characteristic formats. Maybe try to where is it here? Try to use a parameter maybe just with a PPPI short text characteristic, and try to evaluate that with the same method here. Did you try that?
For short text and the value, yeah, I did. For everything is working fine, but for the date and time, it's coming.
But try it also. Give it a try to create these parameters here, not with. I believe these are date and time characteristics, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Give it a try to use the PPPI short text characteristic here for all four.
Okay.
And then check what happens with the valuation.
Yeah,
maybe that could help you. If not, please create an OSS message.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I will do that. And yeah. Okay.
I mean, even if it helps, it would be worth to create an OSS message, because it should work. I would say so.
Okay.
Okay.
And even if I use the short text characteristics and it's working fine, even though I need to create the OSS nodes, right?
Well, no, you don't have to. I mean, if that workaround is then working for you, it's okay. You don't have to. But
okay.
Anyhow, I would say I would guess that this should work. So what I see here, this should work.
Okay.
That's
okay.
what I can say. Okay, so yeah, anything?
And I suggested the last time the start date time for the phase start time and phase end time, and in the planned one. That one is not available in XStep, but that is available in a regular PA, the old characteristics based. So
I didn't get that correct. What you mean, these valuations here?
Yeah, actually, in old characteristics-based PA sheet, we have the standard symbols available for phase start and phase end time. That is a planned phase start and end time when you release the process.
You mean the characteristics, not symbols?
That is not available in XStep. So we need to do the custom symbol valuation for that.
So these are custom symbol valuations here?
Here is actual. This is standard one. This is for order start and order end.
Okay.
But I'm talking about the phase start and end. That is not available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I know we don't have all the generation scopes and valuation symbols you might find useful. So, but I mean, due to the flexibility of the generation scope body and the valuation body, you still can do it. So you would suggest to have it as a standard as well?
Yeah, because those are available in standard for the old characteristic base. Yeah, that's why.
Okay.
We're expecting the same one available for standard next. Yes.
Okay. So the reason why I do this switch is that I can later on logically better find the different sections of the recording. Okay. So you had another question?
Yeah. And currently you are using MII as well as the XSteps. And XSteps we are using to transfer the values from process order to MII. And in SAP ECC side, we have a value for reason for variance that is used in process message for time ticket confirmation, PHCon. We use the value reason for variance code.
Okay.
We have. Do you have any idea how to send the whole set of reason for variation code from SAP to MII through some mode like RFC? Is there any standard WebEase or?
No. So you tried all the process messages that are available, and none of those offers all the codes you want, correct?
In the process message, they use a reason for variance, but in MII, they need it in their local database, the whole reason for variation. Then,
I mean,
that's
yeah, you probably have already checked for all the BAPIs that are available, and so then you didn't find it. Of course, you might already know is you can create custom function modules, RC-based enabled function modules in ERP, and then you can use them as any BAPI in MI. So that's possible. Yeah. Of course, that's then an own custom function module, not a standard one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Nobody?
Arne, do you know, is there any other clients they are currently using XSteps successfully implemented?
Yeah, I mean, I know we have some clients, like, I don't know the exact number, it's like a two-digit number of clients using XSteps already.
Okay.
So, anything specific you want to reference, customer, or
I'm just curious I'm just asking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's GSK uses XSteps, Boehringer Ingelheim uses XSteps, and others. So these are my favorites because I know a lot of them. But
what about their feedback after implementation?
Yeah. So actually, GSK feedback was very good. They did a lot also with OPC connectivity and a real sort of an MES in that area. They realized with the XSteps. They try to include a lot into one XStep and handle a lot of things with lots of nested generation scopes. That was pretty advanced what they did there. I'm sure whether they still do it. Which of course reduces a little bit the flexibility they have, but it's easier to use. The other customer, Boehringer, they give a lot of the execution or the creation of these XSteps to the functional departments, which is very good because the IT department is then relieved a lot of sort of standard changes and creations. If you just have to create a simple element with some text and some input fields, and you've got some skilled people in the functional departments, so the people who maintain the recipes, for example, then they can just do it themselves. That's pretty good. They also said, and they use the EBR and with also quite enhanced deviation report where they can really rely on, and then that really shortened the time of batch release substantially. So because the QS didn't have to go over every document because it was all exception handled. It was all in this deviation report. So they they didn't have to go over every step of the batch record. So that was quite a good feedback.
Okay.
So, anybody else?
Can you go back to the website and highlight that web address? It was hard to see.
Oh, sorry. So it's let's just hold on. I'll just do another thing here. Here you go. You see it? No?
No, it says something else.
I think, yeah, I know what I did wrong. You see now?
Maybe if you scroll down.
It's the wrong text.
Yeah, it has a
Wrong.
ragu.
No, I scroll down now. You don't see that, what I highlighted?
No, no, there is a comment from Ragu,
Yeah, it still fits.
but not your web address. It says something different. And it doesn't scroll down.
Like that.
There it is.
Sorry. Oh, technology. Yeah, so that's better now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. I will also send around a mail to, well, all of the folks that I have an email address of. So yeah, that's also would also reason to register in my site, and then I also have your email address in case I need to make an announcement via email, but yeah, I'm planning to discontinue that now because that's much easier to just highlight the news here on the website. Okay. Okay, and I can close that again. Down here. So if nobody else has any question, I'm looking forward to your comments on the website. Also, feel free to maybe also rate the sessions there in the blog rating. That'd be nice, so that I see, or that that also other people can see which of the sessions are worth looking and which maybe not. So that would be really nice if you do that, and also make comments. Feel free to do that, and yeah. Also, if you want to have some topics discussed in the cafe, in the web session, please. There's a recording here again. Please go to the topic discussion here and leave a reply. So then also others can also comment on this. And that's a little bit like a forum. I also thought of adding a forum here. I'm not sure about that. I need to look into that, whether that's a good solution. I tried also to add a new category in the SDN forum, because there's the SDN forum SCMPP, which is of course a very big topic for a forum, but the folks there said that they have so many forums and blogs and categories that really the installation is very huge, and so they avoid to add new categories. So I didn't continue asking for that anymore. So maybe if you want, I can maybe also add a forum here. But that also makes only sense if many people look into there and post something here. Yeah, so that's all for now, I think. Anything else? Okay, then I wish you a good day, and till next time. And remember to look at the news here. I will update that with the newest date. And yeah, till then. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, bye.